Aloha and welcome back to the channel. And if this is your first time ever watching, welcome. My name is Kelly and you have found your way to the Magnum PI Fan YouTube channel, which is dedicated to documenting and celebrating all aspects of Magnum PI. Now today I've got a slightly different prop video in store. However, I think you're going to find this very, very interesting. Now, throughout the entire series, you would always see paperback books inside the estate guest house. Magnum would have them in his bedroom. They'd be out on the coffee table. He always kept a collection of them up on the fireplace mantle, which got me wondering, what are these books? What is Magnum reading? So, of course, I set out to identify as many of these books as possible, and I have identified a dozen of them, and I'm fairly certain in the future I will be able to identify more. And so odds are there will be a part 2 to this video at some point down the road. But I thought 12 would be a good number to start with. That way, we can all start our own Magnum Book of the Month Club. So without further delay, let's get started. Okay, book number 1. It is Alfred Hitchcock, Murder Racket. Here's a screenshot from Of Sound Mind. In this scene, Magnum believes he's inherited the McLeish estate, and he's got a dozen or so of his paperback books on top of the TV, getting ready to pack them up and take them to the McLeish estate with him. And fair warning, do not go searching for this book right here. This is a fictional Robin Masters book. And I did search for it for a while until I realized in Thank Heaven for Little Girls and Big Ones Too, that's the book that the desk clerk is reading when Tom approaches the front desk here. And he even mentions it. He looks at it and says, "Oh, Fruit of Passion. I didn't know Robin Masters wrote agronomy novels." You can get a little bit better look at it there. Fruit of Passion. But yeah, don't go looking for that book there. Book number 2 is Agatha Christie, The Seven Dials Mystery. And you can see it right there. It looks like Magnum fell asleep on the couch reading this book. And this is a screenshot from the case of the red-faced thespian. Magnum, he awakes when Higgins starts blowing up gopher holes out on the estate grounds. Book number 3, it's another Agatha Christie. Title is, I think you pronounce that, Perau. Perau Investigates. And this is a screenshot from Blind Justice. And you can see that book up there on the fireplace mantle. Book number 4, another Agatha Christie. Title is Postern of Fate. And this is a screenshot from One More Summer. Higgins, Tom, and Rick, they're all in the guest house bedroom. And Rick, he goes over and he starts to pull all the books out of Tom's duffel bag, and he's checking them out. And you also get another shot here of Perau Investigates. And these books, you see these books in multiple episodes. It kind of becomes a game of spot the book sometimes when you're watching Magnum. Book number 5, it is Mickey Spelain, I, the Jury. And this is a screenshot here from The Taking of Dick McWilliams. Kind of hard to see, but it's sitting there, right there on the coffee table. And I also found it interesting that there's on the cover is a 1911, I believe it's a 1911 right there. Same handgun that Magnum carries. This screenshot from Memories Are Forever Part 1 will take us to books 6 and 7. Book number 6 here, it's another Mickey Spelain book. Title is The Erection Set, and it's kind of a spicy book cover for 1980s television. However, at the time, watching this on a CRT television, there's no way you could even tell what any of that was. But book number 7 It's a Narrow Wolf book. The title is Three Witnesses. I'm just curious, just based on the title alone, I wonder if the Magnum episode Eyewitness takes any cues from this book. That'll be interesting to read it and find out. Book number 8. This is a screenshot from the 6th position, and I had to really push in to get this one. The fireplace mantle here, it's right there. Nick Carter, Day of the Dingo, and I gotta be honest, I've actually never heard of the Nick Carter series, but boy, there's a lot of them. And I don't recall Magnum ever referencing Nick Carter in any Magnum episodes either. Doesn't mean it didn't happen, but I don't recall it. Seems like all these other books, he's always made some reference to the author or the books at some point throughout the series. Book number 9, another Nick Carter. Title is Temple of Fear. Here's a screenshot from Computer Date. You can see it up there on the mantle. Book number 10, another Nick Carter book. Title is The Society of Nine, and this is a screenshot from Mad Buck Gibson. Tom was in bed and he wakes to gunfire, leaps out of bed. He starts searching for his pistol, but unbeknownst to him, Mad Buck's in his bathtub, shooting up his bathroom wall. And you can see the book right there. Looks like there's another Nick Carter underneath it, but boy, I don't know if there's enough there to go on. Also, you may or may not know, throughout the entirety of Magnum, the entire series, nearly the entire series, Tom Selleck, he always kept a photograph. That's his Tom Selleck's real parents right there in that picture frame. Pretty cool. Number 11. This is a screenshot from Did You See the Sunrise? Part 1. Great episode. It's a Raymond Chandler book called Playback, and you can see it right there on the coffee table. This is the scene where Mac comes over and tells Magnum that he's resigned from the Navy, and Magnum puts him up in the guest house for a bit, buys him some dinner. Our 12th and final book for this video, you can just make out right there on the corner of the coffee table. It's another Raymond Chandler, Trouble Is My Business. And this is another screenshot from the 6th position. And yeah, you can make out a few other props that I've highlighted in this series as well. And there we have it. 12 books that Magnum read at some point throughout the production of Magnum. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as I did making it. If so, please hit that like and subscribe button. And lastly, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.